Hello and welcome to another update video about Cardano. In this video we're going to take a look at the Cardano price and the Bitcoin price, and what I need to say to begin with, a lot of people frustrated, and to be honest, if you've been listening to my channel, especially in the last few days, you shouldn't have expected a price of $4.50 or $5 or $6. I saw it in the comments that a lot of people apparently expected the price to moon just after the hard fork, and at no point I did say that. I even said in the last few days that it's getting extremely unlikely that the price would go to very high level. And when I started this channel, I talked about Cardano being 450 by the end of the year, and I said it would only happen, in my opinion, if Bitcoin goes to 100K. So I don't really understand why people put in the comments that all these YouTubers predicted $5 to $6, because I didn't, at least especially not before the hard fork, and especially not in the last few days. And you need to think about, who do you listen to? Or of course you always need to do your own research. That's why at least I always say that you need to do your own research. Don't listen to one YouTuber. Listen to all of them and come to your own conclusions, because not only YouTubers, it's all people putting articles out there and stuff like that. But certainly things like that, and I did say it, when you have such an event, it rarely happens that exactly when the timer goes to zero, a price goes to the moon. I didn't expect it, and I didn't say it at any point in this video or on this channel, but things are playing out as I said, so don't be frustrated. It's just a price action and we talk about it. Things are playing out. One thing I want to mention, all these people who sold their ADA yesterday and put money into Solana might have a bit of an upset moment now. I did say in my last video, I did only one on Solana, and it happened in the last few days. I did say that we were losing momentum and that it's getting extremely likely, or more likely, that we are dropping below this trend line, and it has now happened. It's always when too many people are going into a coin that this is happening. And it happened for the very first time in this uptrend. That's a big signal. Even if we now get above it again, we have been losing momentum. And I did make you aware on this channel. So anybody who put more money into Solana, don't tell me I didn't talk about it. So next thing, Bitcoin, again, yesterday evening in the last update video, I said we were losing momentum here. The indicators are showing we are going down, and we did go down further. We are now at 44,600. I think we have a big engulfing candle. We have a big move to the downside. It looks more unlikely now that we see a quick recovery or anything. It seems to be becoming a longer term consolidation. Yes, I talked about the golden cross, but I also said, let's actually see if it happened. I haven't checked the charts. I also said if a golden cross happens, it rarely happens on exactly the same day that the price goes to the moon. That's a longer term thing. So the golden cross isn't there yet. It might happen tomorrow. Yeah, or I don't know when this is updated. I think it will happen tomorrow. It was a bit delayed because we've seen the price going down here. We see actually on the daily, we have an engulfing candle that actually indicates on the daily where that red candle engulfs the green candle. That tells me that is a bearish candlestick pattern. So I would expect the price to retest prices like 44,000, 42,400. Yeah, it's just what it is. That's what I expect. And with ADA as well, unfortunately, I think this could become a trend line here now. We'd have one touch, two touches, maybe a third one. That's pretty much lying exactly at 230. And if I think, we are now at this important level here where we are now, and I'm going to show you why this is important, at least on the hourly here. Because if we take from that recent move to the upside, we put a Fibonacci retracement tool on. I need to get to, sorry. Yeah, so you can see it here. We need to do it from the beginning of the pump and of the last move up. So we are now at a Fibonacci retracement level. We just dropped below it. It's the 0.382. It's pretty much the last significant one before we drop to the next support level, which would be here at 230. Especially it also comes together with a trend line. So I'd rather expect, if we don't manage to break above 242 where we are now, or 243, I expect us to drop to 232, yeah, on the hourly here. And after that we've got the 230 and then the 220, because a few people asked what are the next support levels after that. And again, I mean, if you're too nervous about the price and see the price drop, I would just encourage you, and I can't give recommendations saying no that, but I personally am a long-term holder. I also said if the price drops, I generally buy. People are asking, do I have unlimited funds? Because I always say I buy when the price drops. But I also say on this channel that I never try to spend all my money. So if the price drops, I don't, spend all the money I have on my bank account. I do dollar cost averaging, and in the beginning of the month, I set money aside and then I buy when the price drops. 1 week, I buy a smaller amount. The next week I buy a smaller amount. That's dollar cost averaging, and that works for me when the price drops. That's why I generally always have money available when the price drops, because I don't spend it all. The same thing with profit taking. I don't sell everything. I only sell like 25%. When the price goes up further, at some point I take more profit. And if the price drops, then at least I haven't sold anything. I can still participate in further price increases, and that has worked really well over the last few years. It works even better than this frequent trading, because when you do this trading, you oftentimes lose out on the unexpected moments which nobody can predict. But I think, looking at the indicators at which I looked yesterday evening, I expect a little bit further consolidation, and also looking at the price action, which on the Bitcoin chart showed a big engulfing candle, and here on the daily for Cardano, what we can see here as well. Let me just adjust that. Whoops. Where we are now, we can just see again another massive drop here yesterday, and it might be that we were really that we are going to touch that trend line. We're currently on the daily here, just above this, as you can see, just above this support line. Or actually just below, as we saw on the hourly. Need to break above it. That's one of the Fibonacci retracement levels, but if it doesn't work, I think we'll drop a little bit more. And we have failed to make a new high here, so it's a lot of indecision at the moment. We are on the daily still in an uptrend. You can see it, we're above the 50-day moving average, we're above the 200, and maybe a final look at the weekly. And on the weekly, this could be something like a bull flag even, where we just have this consolidation, which is typically going down in an uptrend. And again, here you can see that we are in an uptrend. We've come from this high, made this high, made this high, and on the weekly, in my opinion, is still looking very good. That means in the long run. So that's why I think this consolidation will not last forever anyway. On the weekly, the trend is slowing down, but still an uptrend. On the ADX, the RSI is making actually lower highs at the moment, because we have been slowing down this trendy up move, and the MACD is slowing down a little bit. We need to see in the next few weeks how this is going to continue, but at the moment, for me, the weekly still looks most bullish compared to the other time frames. But you are of course interested in the shorter term, which I said I wouldn't personally expect now a jump to $3 immediately. So I think we'll go down for a little while. At least we're going to retest 233. Don't see the positive volume at the moment. I think, and I did say in the last few videos, I think it will not go up directly on the day or the day after that Alonzo Hard-Fork rollout, Alonzo mainnet rollout. I think it will be a few days and maybe even a few weeks before we can really see that massive price increase. All right, so hopefully that video was helpful. If it was, please smash the like button. And if you want to follow me on this crypto journey, please subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye.